Hi friends, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Thanks for being here to do a memory spread with me. I'm using this super cute kit from Lynner Designs called The Swamp, obviously Shrek themed, and I was so excited that Lynn did this. I think it is so fun, much needed. Shrek movies are awesome. I've always loved the first one, and I think it's one of those rare movies that they didn't ruin with a sequel. Like, the sequels are really good too. And I don't usually feel that way about sequels. I'm not usually really into them, but I think all of the Shrek movies are awesome. And Lynn did such an awesome job with this kit. I love it. And in case you've missed it up to this point, I am on her PR team, so you can use Camilla15 and get 15% off of this kit if you'd like to pick it up as well. And you'll also get my freebie. So happy shopping if this is your jam. But I loved this one, and I also pulled in with it for the first time an Alicia Crafts foil bundle. So that was really exciting to pair these two and try hers out. In hindsight, I definitely missed a lot of really cool opportunities with her foil bundle. I just was new at it and not prepared for all that it had to offer. She includes so much. But I still pulled in a ton, and you'll see this spread turned out really, really foily, and I love it. I am so here for it, and it was just really fun. And I actually pulled in this kit when I did for no other reason than I was just really excited to pair these together and see how it all worked out. Not that I need to justify when and why I use kits that I use, but personally I like hearing people's thought processes behind that when they have them. So this one, there really wasn't one other than just I was excited for it, and I needed some ounce of sticker therapy happiness because I was putting this base down when little baby bear was still in the ICU, and yeah, we were just stuck in that limbo of not knowing and just felt like we couldn't do normal life. So I just needed some happiness, a distraction, and this was what I was most excited about, so this is what I went for. But just a little clear the air from my last plan with me. Well, from the story time. I loved the last spread, but just to update everyone, clear the air from that really emotional story time. Real time, Bear is out of the ICU. He is at home with us, recovering. As I speak, he is here laying next to me and sleeping away peacefully, so that's just couldn't be any more grateful for that. You'll see a lot of things about his ICU stay and his recovery and all of that kind of coming up in more day by days, but I just wanted to let everybody know who stuck with me through that story time and the tears and everything, just to let you know that he is home now. So things are looking up. It's hard, but he is home. That's the most important thing, and recovering. So all is mostly right with the world. And yeah, I just wanted to thank everyone again for thinking of us and the love and support and good vibes that you sent. And I just appreciate you all so much, and thanks for sticking through the emotional story time. Here, I just kind of messed up that full box. So sad. I did a bad job on that extender, and it just kind of pulled off that little strip at the top of the box. So such a bummer I did that, but what can you do? At least it's kind of under a flap, and then I put a full box overlay on top of that. So, and yeah, I wanted to talk a little bit about, I mean, not that anybody really cares, but maybe you do, but about these quote overlays. I loved all of them. The ones from Lynn and the ones from Alicia Crafts. These are, I wanted to use as many as possible, so I was trying to be really deliberate about where I put things. Of course, Donkey had to have the waffles quote because that's just really important. And then, yeah, I thought he could have had the blue flower, red thorns, but since since Fiona is the one who like says that to Donkey, I thought it kind of worked to go over her. And then I know Shrek says the ogres are like onions, but I wanted to use the little one in the sidebar. So I put him saying that'll do Donkey, and then I put the ogres are like onions over Fiona as an ogre because I sort of feel like, I don't know, you see a lot of layers of Fiona, and especially as she kind of changes from that princess and her hopes and dreams, and I don't know. So I thought that was cute. Just that you see her having layers like an onion and her as a human versus as an ogre. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm a nerd like that. I went that level into my quotes. But I also, oh wait, I already mentioned that I wanted to use the little one in the sidebar. You'll see that coming. It's not there yet. And then I like the boulder. That's a nice boulder. That one also could have gone over Donkey or on the inside, but I thought the what are you doing in my swamp would have been good on the outside too, but I don't know. I figured he says that around the time when all the fairy tale creatures are like invading his swamp and they're like in his house and stuff. So this was the best way I could like justify to pull in all of the quotes. They all could have gone different places too, but that is how my mind worked with it. Anyway, tangent no one asked for, so we're picking back up on Tuesday. A bunch of stuff happened before in the last spread, but first thing I marked was Bear Zooms, and that's a little Yorkie from Happy Daya. Still not sure how to say that, sorry, but he's 8. He doesn't always have like the super puppy energy. Usually he's just pretty content napping and going outside and stuff. I mean, he's not old, but he's not usually like run around and shake a toy and whatnot. But anyway, he was being really zooming around that day and it was just super cute. So I marked that. And then I went to the playground with my girls. That's from Fox and Pip. And below that, the glam planner girl like holding their head. It was the dumbest thing. I was under the playground with my daughters and then went to go out from underneath the playground and I was just not far enough out, and so I stood up and just hit my head so hard on this metal post. I had like a horrible headache. Yeah. So then the little angry Shrek below that and the F today. Just, yeah, between all the stuff that had happened earlier, I talked about, having to call my doctor, my crown appointment, the scary drive, we canceled our play date. I remember that day kind of getting like it wasn't intentional, but a text that like really hurt my feelings too, and then hitting my head really hard. Like I was just over the day, clearly. But then the next thing, a happy thing, happened right after. I got to see my Mick Plans freebie for the first time. I think it's so cute. I love all the characters on it. I think they're really useful. So I was just like really excited to see that. And then after that, with the Play-Doh, I put a script that says Pizzerizza because my daughters, it was so funny. They were wanting to do a restaurant with the Play-Doh, and they were calling it a Pizzerizza restaurant and pretending to take orders and stuff. But then they also wanted to put a sign out on our front door that they would make pizzas for our neighbors and stuff. Like they wanted to start up a little business and stuff. It was just really cute. And the sleep mask, that's from the Doodles add-on. And our girls went and got their sleep masks and put them on my husband and I, and said that they had a surprise to show us in the backyard. So they like let us out with these sleep masks on, and they had set up some plates by the fire pit to sit and eat out there. It was just really cute. So that was their little surprise. And then we went on a family walk. The girls had a sleepover. Those pillows are from the doodles. And the Mick plans, a girl with the piggy. That's like my favorite character sticker ever right now. But my youngest was really excited to show us that she figured out how to snap her fingers, like that. And she came in like multiple times all throughout the night to be like, hey, look what I can do. And then she'd show us that she could snap. It was just really cute. And then below that, that's a Coffee Monsters Co. giraffe guy. Bear was playing with, he's got a little toy giraffe, and he was just being really cute playing with it. So marked that. Sorry, I went way too slow. Under Fiona, I just have that we made waffles. I did laundry and dishes. The laundry girl and the dishes are both from add-ons, the character and the doodle. Then I did a workout. I marked that McPlans had some new releases that day, which was exciting. And a coffee run, and that's also McPlans Pig with a coffee, iced coffee. And then we did a play date. That was the one that was rescheduled Tuesday, so we ended up doing it Wednesday. That's from Carly Plans. My husband had softball. I made scripts. The next column that is now showing, we got McDonald's. The girls had another sleepover. And the stick with the plan co, the little one crying. Just, my daughter had this toy. It was like a squishy, I don't know. It was like a squishy ball, but like a little animal thing. I don't know. And they were squeezing it too hard and it popped everywhere and she was really sad. So then the next thing right below that you can't see because of this flap, but then I was just cuddling her until she fell asleep because she was really upset about the toy. And then the next morning I made waffles, I took a nap, and then the girl with the balloons there under that Thursday column, I got to see the Lynner Designs whole PR team that day. That was really exciting. And again, I kind of mentioned it before, but I had all this imposter syndrome feeling because her PR team is amazing and all these people that I really admire their planning, so I feel kind of out of place on it, but very honored to be included with them. So that was neat to see her team. And then the makeup below that, just that I was getting ready. I did a voiceover. Inside the flap, that was a Coffee Monsters Co. The little character sitting at a table. Just marking that I went and got coffee with one of my friends, catch up and check on her, and yeah, she's just, I've mentioned before, just going through a whole lot, so we were just getting together. And then my daughter had her swim lessons, that stick with the plan co. After her swim lessons, we stopped at the cafe and got the girls some rainbow popsicles. I was doing laundry and some packing. Then this next column, the girls had a sleepover with the little face mask from the foil bundle from Scribble Prints Co. And my husband had another softball game. I was doing a voiceover. That's from the character add-on. And then, sorry you can't see it, but inside the swamp foldable there under the girl on the computer, obviously, just some time with my husband, and there's a little glam planner baby sliding down a rainbow, just putting that we were chatting about babies and cuddling with the Shrek and Fiona foil character. Oh, and here I'm putting on that I mentioned in the beginning that I wanted the small one for the sidebar. This is it. The ogres are like onions. I wanted that in the sidebar. So I didn't want it to say ogres are like onions on Shrek right above him and then again below. So I thought that would be weird. So anyway, just further justifying or explaining why I swapped those two. Anyway, and then we were binge watching Friends. Friday under Donkey, I made waffles, which I think is funny that it fell under Donkey saying I'm making waffles. And that's a paper and milk, yay, marshmallow. Just marking that Lynner Designs PR team was announced. And then below that, I had a video go live, and then the Make Plans PR team was announced too. So that was just like one of the most exciting mornings I've had in a really long time. It was really, really fun, and I was just like so surprised and overwhelmed in such a like positive, happy, emotional way about all the people who reached out and were excited for me and, you know, happy for me. Like it was just, I felt really loved and supported that morning, and it was just so exciting. I'm grateful to be included, and it's just, yeah, that was an awesome morning. The day turns around really, really quickly, as you'll see in the very next spread, but we'll just, you know, leave it at that for now. It was good, happy morning. So, here, oh, there, I'm just moving a character over like a tiny, tiny bit because I'm insane like that. But what I'm mostly doing is going back in, adding scripts I made myself, and some foil, you know, like more little decorative foil pieces from the Alicia Crafts bundle. Super fun to add those in. I think they just make like the cutest little touches here and there. I tried to add in ones around corners and stuff, but yeah, she had these really cool lines, like little strip lines of foil that you can put over top of like labels and stuff. I don't know if that even makes any sense or if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but I just like did not even, I don't know. To be fair, my mind was very distracted and preoccupied with other things, and I've never used one of her foil bundles before, but I was super sad that I didn't really notice it or think about it or whatever until the end, and then I saw those and I was like, oh, I didn't even pull in any of those. But I sort of felt like it was too late once all the characters were down and stuff. But the little corner pieces of deco were easier to add in, so you'll see those coming in. But yeah, so word to the wise, if you haven't used one of her foil bundles before and then you go to use one of them, there are those strips that you can put over labels. So c'est la vie. I'll try to pull more of those in next time I use one of her bundles, but yeah. They're just adding those little corner pieces. I think those are super cute. Like that. That little one there in the corner. So cute. Anyway, yeah, I think that's pretty much the spread. I think that's all I needed to say about it. I don't know. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you spending some time with me. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, it would mean a lot if you'd consider subscribing, sticking around for more videos. I do upload every 4 days, at least thus far, so thanks so much and see you next time. Bye.